Two of the most notorious drug lords in modern history, Pablo Escobar and Joaquín El Chapo Guzmán. Both controlled empires, evaded the law, and left a trail of chaos in their wake. But who was truly the wildest? Today, we're putting these two cartel kings head-to-head in a showdown like no other. First, let's talk about how they got their start. Pablo Escobar rose to power in the 1970s, building the Medellin cartel from the ground up. By the 80s, Escobar controlled 80% of the cocaine entering the United States, becoming a billionaire in the process. But Escobar wasn't just a businessman, he was a ruthless enforcer. He waged an all-out war against the Colombian government, assassinating politicians, judges, and even bombing a commercial airliner. On the other hand, El Chapo's rise was a little more subtle at first. Starting as a farmer in the Mexican state of Sinaloa, he worked his way up through the Guadalajara cartel before forming the Sinaloa Cartel in the late 80s. His key to success? Building an intricate network of tunnels under the US-Mexico border, making him nearly untouchable.
Both men started small, but their rise to power would soon have global consequences.
Escobar built a cocaine empire that was unmatched. At the height of his reign, the Medellin cartel was making an estimated $70 million a day, with Escobar reportedly worth over $30 billion. His reach extended far beyond Colombia. His cartel's operations spanned the globe. El Chapo, though not as flashy, controlled the world's most powerful drug trafficking organization by the 2000s, the Sinaloa Cartel. He diversified his business, dealing in cocaine, marijuana, methamphetamine, and heroin, and his global network spread across continents.
Escobar built a financial empire of unimaginable wealth, while El Chapo built a distribution network so sophisticated that it continues to operate even after his capture.
Now, if we're talking wild moments, both of these men had some jaw-dropping escapes. Escobar's was practically unbelievable. After negotiating his own surrender in 1991, Escobar built his own luxury prison, La Catedral, where he continued running his cartel and living in luxury. When the government tried to move him to a real prison, Escobar simply walked out and remained on the run for over a year. But El Chapo takes it to another level. In 2001, he escaped from a maximum security prison by hiding in a laundry cart. But his 2015 escape was legendary. He disappeared through a mile-long tunnel dug directly into his prison cell, complete with ventilation, lighting, and even a motorcycle on tracks.
Both were masters of evasion, but while Escobar walked out of his prison, El Chapo went underground, literally.
Escobar's downfall came in December 1993 when the Colombian National Police tracked him down after an intense manhunt. Cornered on a rooftop in Medellin, Escobar was shot and killed. His reign of terror was over, but his legacy as the king of cocaine was cemented. El Chapo, on the other hand, was recaptured in 2016 after another daring escape. But this time, it was final. He was extradited to the US, where he's now serving a life sentence in a maximum security prison. His cartel, however, remains active. So, who was the wildest drug lord? It's hard to say. Escobar's reign was marked by violence and excess, while El Chapo's was defined by cunning and survival. Either way, these two men remain the most infamous figures in the world of organized crime.
What do you think? Was Escobar the wildest, or does El Chapo's story take the crown? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into history's wildest moments.